Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. But it does say the video resolution is bad, so I don't know how to adjust that. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh, I don't know what I just did there. Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry. I did not know that YouTube got this complex on me. Like, they just overnight got real bougie. Okay, so let's see if there's anything I can adjust to make it not so intense. I honestly have no idea. So we're just gonna keep on rocking with it. And I'm gonna take that studio mode off. Okay. Back to where I was at. I apologize, and I have no idea why it's zoomed up so much, or how to fix that, frankly. So we shall continue. All right, Lord Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, you, like I said, it seems like your person, this person that you're dealing with, like you really want to work with them, but I feel like they're kind of like, you kind of see them like they need to go in and they need to do some internal work. Maybe they're struggling with some things. And I almost think maybe you think they're a little clingy. So there's that, which is interesting. I mean, you want to work with them, but you feel like they might be just like a little bit much, right? Okay, so how they feel about you. Scorpio, why does it keep zooming in? Stop it. God. All right, so they definitely, this is hot and heavy. This is a new opportunity, right? Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. This is like, they feel really strongly about you, but they also kind of feel like you are just moving without them, right? Debatably, like you could be in it, you could not. They have no idea, but they are really into you, okay? So that's awesome. All right, so what is the current energy between the two right now? What is the current energy between the two right now? Okay, we got that Queen of Pentacles again. Get up on the table here. The Empress. Well, what? I think you guys are really, okay. I think you guys are really concentrating on your jobs right now. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that? It's zooming in so much, it's being so weird. Okay. You guys are really concentrating on your jobs right now. Both of you are concentrated on your money, on your abundance, on, you know, taking care of yourselves, honestly. Like, I think you might have been two very independent people, and then you kind of ran into each other, and it's been a little bit surprising. I think neither one of you are really ready for this. I think they are, like, stoked about it and ready to rock, and they kind of see you as, like, still hanging back a little bit. Let's see, Five of Wands, but it's in reverse. I think there might be some internal conflict going on here, especially with the Devil card. Maybe some codependency, or in fact that might be what it is, because clingy was the first word that jumped out at me when I saw that Hermit card. So I think there might be some codependency here, and I think that is maybe why this isn't like just taken off, right? Like, especially at the speed that they want, because they have some codependent tendencies, and you maybe see that, recognize that, and are a little kind of put off by it, right? Okay, so what is the outcome right now with these two? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That one right there. Judgment. What is up with that, guys? One more card, please. Okay. So I don't think it's gonna pop off anytime like crazy fast, because I do think this zooming in and out is driving me crazy. I do think that you guys are gonna kind of play it slow and steady, right? Which is cool. Slow and steady wins the race. They do have the Three of Swords in reverse. which is interesting to me. It makes me wonder if maybe I really want to clarify that. I'm not going to play with you. Let's clarify real fast, because why the Three of Swords and the Judgment card? The Fool. Oh, okay. Okay, so I feel like when somebody does jump in, it's like that's when it'll set it off. But nobody's jumping in, and nobody does for a while. And because of that, that really is delaying this thing. Even though you guys are both interested in each other, you both like each other. But you see some red flags, and so you're delaying right now. And until you make that jump, until you take that jump off that cliff, right, and like commit, this ain't going nowhere, right? So you're really the gatekeeper on this particular relationship right now. Okay, so let's do a quick oracle card. So, whoa, that came out quick. New love, okay. So yeah, you're into this person. You're camping, right? You're just chilling. I don't know why. I don't know what it is without doing more clarity, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it rolling. All right, Taurus. Okay, let's see if I can. Hi, hey, Captain Roz, I see you. Roz, sorry. I see that you made it back. I apologize. It told me that that I was violating copyright issues. So I don't know if I am or not. I don't think I am, but maybe I am. And that's the second time that's happened. So I don't know. At least right now you guys can see the stream, so that's positive. The resolution though may be crappy, so I apologize for that. We'll get that figured out. Okay, so oops, Taurus. Already 2 cards thrown. Guys, what is up with these like really impartial readings right now, right? Like it's like very non-committal from everybody. Okay, one more card please for Taurus. Okay, so how you see your person right now: 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands, and 4 of Swords. I think you see them as potentially indecisive, like they are waiting on those ships to come in right now, right? 4 of Swords. I think you probably feel like they need to take some action. They need to move towards you. Maybe they're not coming towards you fast enough. You honestly don't look excited about this. Okay, so how does Taurus's person feel about them? Oh, there it goes. And that one. Ugh, that's an uncomfortable reach. Okay. Ace of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, so both of those in reverse. I don't think that they have very positive feelings towards you either. What the heck? Judgment, or I'm sorry, Justice. Okay. So I kind of feel like you guys are on the potential breakup path right now. Like you're both looking at this like it's an end right now, Taurus. Retrograde is whooping everybody, isn't it? Okay, so what's going on? What's current energy between the two? Doesn't want to commit. Ace of Wands, Chariot, and the Fool. Okay, so I kind of feel like this is going nowhere fast. It is ending abruptly. Good Lord. Okay, or at least that's what's happening right now, right? Okay, so what is our overall outcome for these guys? As if, I don't know if we really need to even ask, to be honest. 7 of Wands, Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, this looks like it is fraught potholes, right? Like this is, you guys are probably gonna figure out how to work together, but it's gonna be a task. It's gonna be some work, and I think it's literally because one person is just an overwhelming optimist, which is funny. I think that might actually be you, Taurus. I think you're the optimist who is trying very hard to view them in a positive light, even though you can feel how they feel about you, right? And you know when we can feel how the other person is feeling, right? Maybe they're not calling us or texting us, or, you know, they're not reaching out and communicating the way they used to. And there is not a lot of communication going on in this particular spread right now. Taurus, did you cheat? Alright, I just want one card here for Taurus, please, and their person. Oh. I just asked, did you cheat? And then it says new love. Yeah, I think, Taurus, you might have your eye on somebody else. And I think they know it. And I think that's why they're, you know, this person is like, this is coming to a dead halt right now, right? I think you cheated. And I think you maybe even came clean about it. I think you might have, like, told them, hey, you know, no judgment here, okay? It happens, right? But I do feel like that's kind of what went down here. I'd like to dig further on that, but on another day, right? On another day. My gosh, do y'all see how warm I am? I'm, like, sweating right now. Okay. Let's see. Captain Ross, give me a heads up, man. Can you tell me if the delay in the thing is bad? Is it bad? Or Chantilly Lace, if you're out there. Anybody? Alright, Sagittarius. Alright. You're looking at yours, questioning if you need to kill this, man. Okay, so they work too much, and you are not happy with it right now. Okay, you are not happy, and you're ready to put an end to this situation. They aren't particularly happy with you either. Oh my god, why are all these readings so negative? Okay. Yeah, they're not particularly happy with you right now. They feel like their world is a little turned upside down right now. And they haven't made a decision, but I would venture to argue that it doesn't look positive. There's this Three of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Hermit card. So again, it's a lot of, I think y'all are about to make some decisions, right? I think you're about to make some decisions about where you're going and what's about to happen. And I honestly don't even feel like y'all are going to be upset about it or you're going to be hurt about it. I feel like you just like, no, we need to leave. We need to part ways. Okay, that gave me all 3 cards. Okay. So yeah, I think this is a move right here. Like when you break up, this is actually it makes you two happier. Like you're happier without each other, right? You're done with the wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas, right? You're done with it. The temperance, right? You don't have to be patient. You don't have to reserve your judgment at this point. You can just move on, right? Cool, cut it, kill it. I appreciate it, right? I understand. Sometimes it's gotta happen. Alright. It's good. Thank you, William Merritt. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, YouTube trying to shut me down on the first try here. Alright, 1 card, please. For strategy. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. Yup. Okay, so they need you need to end this, okay? Like, you are completely unimpressed with this. They're not giving you enough attention. They don't think that you're loving enough and kind enough and sweet enough. And, you know, like, if you're just going to look at each other and be like, you're not enough, okay, we'll call it a day and move on. Find somebody who is enough, right, in your eyes. Because right now, that's just a whole boatload of negativity that nobody needs, right? Okay, moving on, Gemini. I'm a Gemini, right? I have a special love for Geminis and Leos. Chantilly Lakes, whatever you're out there. I'm just kidding. I find them all very interesting because I do find that, generally speaking, the characteristics of that particular sign usually fit those people really well. Alright, so Gemini, how are you feeling about your person right now? Whoops. I keep trying to not throw them off the table. Okay. You feel like they are the bomb.com. They're probably a new opportunity, a new option, a new, like, life goal, right? But it's not moving. Two of Swords. I feel like you're trying to take the blinders off, right? You're trying to be very, like, clear about, like, am I overseeing this person? Am I seeing them as, like, more than they really are? And you are trying to be really patient with them for some reason. How do they see you? This is much easier when we clarify, but since we're not clarifying... Alright, right there. Nine of Cups, Empress. Okay. So your person sees you as wise, Gemini, and abundant. But they also think you might be a little cocky and arrogant. Okay? I mean, Geminis, we do have that tendency sometimes, right? Okay, so what is going on between the two of you right now? Whoa, threw that one. That one's number 2. Alright, 5 of Wands. King of Wands, they're both in reverse. A lot of tarot readers don't use reverse cards. I feel like it creates a lot more negativity. I do not feel that way. Although I will say, these readings tonight have been pretty negative. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles. So we got 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. 10, 3, 12, 14, 5. Okay, so I feel like what's going on between you right now is a lot of nothing. I think you're both working on your grind. You're both like getting it in at the office, so to speak. And I think you might be dealing with, you know, what level of energy that takes. And I think because of that, there's not a lot happening between the two of you, right? Like you're not really moving forward in any kind of way. All right, so what is the overall outcome here? Okay, now that I figured out this streaming situation, I think, hopefully. Ooh, okay. One more card. Come on, Gemini. 2 more cards. Just 3 more cards. Okay, so many cards. Alright, cool. So, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and 6 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is about to pop off, okay? So, I don't know when your respective grinds are going to slow down, but when they do, this is a good thing, okay? This is going to be a strong, firm relationship. Ace of Pentacles is like, you know, it leads to the altar, right? 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups, they're about, like, holding back, refusing, right? But these are in the reverse, so it's like, it's about, everything's about to come together, right? They're coming towards you. It's about to pop off, okay? So, that's awesome. Let's get one oracle card for Gemini. It just keeps giving me this thing saying that the band width, I think, or something like that. I can't see the whole error, but it's saying it's moving too slow. Okay, one card. It's that one. This could be the one. What, Gemini? That's awesome. This could be the one, right? All right, cool. So yeah, this situation could be the one, right? Go to the chapel. That's what just struck me, right? So that's awesome. It looks like even though it's feeling slow and you're feeling annoyed and you know you want it to move faster, it looks like it's going to the right place. So relax and breathe, Gemini. Okay, up next is our Virgo. We have just a few more signs and then we will answer questions. Feel free to drop your questions in the chat box. I know this is going long, so I apologize. I'll try and speed this up a little bit next Monday, or yeah, next Monday when we go live again. Also, if you are interested in a reading, I do live readings one-on-one. I'll do phone readings, email readings. I can work with any, and you can certainly email me. at Kayla@crystalballcandor.com. And I believe that should be in the description. All right, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? How do they feel about their person right now? Man, the cards are just spitting. There it is. Hierophant. Okay. So, ooh. 3 of Wands. You know, you might live at a distance from this person, and so you might not be moving as quickly as you would like. I kind of feel like you're waiting to you're waiting. It's like double Dutch, right? Like, that's weird that came to my head, but it's like double Dutch, right? You're waiting on this person. You're waiting on the right moment, and right now doesn't seem to be a great moment. It looks like they are in their head a lot right now, and I don't know why. I don't know why you see that or expect that here, Virgo. Let's see. Oh, how does their person feel about Virgo? Oh, hey. All right. We got the Knight of Swords. It's coming in hot. That's cool. And the Devil card. Okay. So I think you're playing double Dutch because they're releasing some stuff right now, okay? And they're going to come in hot, but they're working on some stuff right now that you do not know about, okay? They're doing some internal work. They're doing some external work. They're doing some work, okay? They're putting it in because they are interested and they want to come at you, but they have got to square their stuff away. I think they know, Virgo, that they cannot come at you half-hearted, half put together, right? Okay. And there might even be another person here that they're trying to get rid of. Yes, I do think that's what is happening. Because we got the Moon card, 2 of Cups, right, in reverse. I feel like they're trying to cut off something else, something old. Because they got that Ace of Swords in reverse. I think they're trying to cut it out, right? And they're trying to shuck that toxicity right now. And that's why you're kind of like, I don't know what's going on over there with them. I don't even know if I have feelings for them right now because I don't trust them, right? And you don't trust them, right? You got deception. All right, well, let's see what's going to happen with these two. Oh, there it is. Hey, Ace of Pentacles, y'all. I like that. I like that. All right, so we got the Star card. So it's still very much like you are not, like you're not going to be, oh, Lord, so many cards trying to flip. All right, Knight of Cups, and this one wanted to go to 10 of Cups. All right, so this is coming. It's not coming as fast as you want it to because I think it's going to take them a little bit longer to shuck whoever old girl is. I don't know why I said old girl, but whoever it is, right, that they're trying to get rid of, it's taking them a minute to let that go. Now, they are feeling it hot and heavy for you, but I think you're right to be reserved right now. I think you are right to be like, I don't know how I feel right now. Look, it is pending your current actions and communication, right? Which is Wands and Swords, right? Okay, but the good news is that going to the chapel, gonna get married scenario, it just popped up again for you, right? So I think long term when this all plays itself out, and I think they get busy and get to work, right? I think that you are slowly going to develop trust for them, right? And over a course of time, you guys are gonna work, okay? But right now, it's just not the time, okay? And that's cool. It sucks. I know you guys hate to hear that sometimes, but it is what it is, right? Like, people are in the midst of stuff. Ball don't lie. Chemistry, yup, hot and heavy. That's what I said. Okay, when it's like that, when it's lusty like that, you gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful because they got this stuff, they got this devil energy, right? They got some stuff they gotta work out. So don't go jumping in, okay? Take it slow and steady wins the race, Virgo. All right, moving to our Libra. Hello, Diamond. Welcome. Feel free to throw a question in the comment box. The answer answering questions here shortly. Alright, Libra. 2. Whoa, all the cards. It's that one right there. Alright, so Libra, you are already questioning your person. You are playing the balance game right now. You're juggling. What are you juggling? Oh, there was a couple more cards hidden there. Interesting. It's funny how tarot works. Okay. So you're juggling Knight of Pentacles and Justice. I mean, this is you're coming to a decision quickly, but you're still trying to decide something here about this person. I think maybe you know the truth about this person. You know a truth. And I think they came at you kind of hot, but you know some things about them. Let's see what they think about you. That one right there. Hello, Juhi Metal. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Let's see, 6 of Pentacles. There it is. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. They see you as a super hard worker. You probably spend so much time at your job. Too much time at your job. And they feel like you are not paying them any attention because you are working too hard. Okay, we got a lot of workaholics going on around here this week, huh? Everybody's on their grind right now. And so I feel like they feel like you're not bringing the balance right now. Like it's not equal give and take, and so they don't really feel confident in it. And it's definitely not equal give and take, right? Because they're over here like carving out their little pentacles and getting to work for you, right? And you are being the juggler, right? You're like, I don't know how I feel, right? You're very non-committal. Are you afraid of commitment? Is that what's going on right now, Libra? Alright, so what's going on between these two? What's current energy? Alright, the Empress. What would? That one was very intentional in turning over. The Hermit card flipped into reverse at the last possible second. I don't know if you guys I don't think can see my cards, but they are jumping like crazy tonight, which this deck is always pretty responsive. One more card, please. There it is. Alright, the World in reverse. Alright. Okay, so right now we've got the Empress. Like I said, I think that you are really on your grind right now, and because of that, you are achieving, right? You are in a space of abundance. You're doing well for yourself, and I think you are slowly starting to kind of like lift your head and recognize like there's a world out there, right? And you might be missing out on it. In fact, I do kind of feel like you're missing out on the world. In fact, the World card came in the reverse, right? So I feel like it's like you're recognizing like I'm putting in all this work, right? But there's got to be something that I got to go home to, right? There's got to be something more than just all of this work. And so you're playing this game, right? Maybe I stop working all these extra Saturdays and take a cute girl out, right? Like, just saying, right? Okay, so what is the final outcome for these two? Final outcome. Whoop, there it goes. 6 of Swords. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so this is weird, but I kind of feel like you guys might take a trip together. Like, they might just be like, hey, boo, let's go on a trip, right? Like, I know we're not a thing yet, and I've kind of been, like, putting in way too much work, right? And so I just need a vacay. I think I wanna feel that world in my hands, right? Literally, the guy has the world in his hands, right? Because he's missing out on the world over here. And so I think you, Libra, might be like, okay, I'm gonna take a weekend, spend some time with this person, right? Do it. Yes. No work, right? And I think this is hard for you. I think this is a hard move for you. I think you might have some internal stuff about like maybe money and about how you deal with money that is maybe preventing you from not working so much. Like maybe you've got some internal stuff that you have been telling yourself for too long, like, I gotta work really hard, right? Like maybe you grew up really poor and so now you're trying to overcome that, right? Because this is a burdensome decision for you. Like to take a vacay, to take a weekend, it's like really overwhelming and hard for you to walk away from that money. Like, come on, you gotta go live life, man. Like, that's crazy. All right, let's do an oracle card, and then it's on to Cappy. Passion. What? Go take that vacay. Go take the vacay, okay? If you go take the vacay, you get the passion, right? Which is like, that's what you want in life, right? You want to live. You want vitality. You want experiences. You don't want to go to the grave having worked your whole life only to leave all your money to somebody else and to not have actually experienced anything, right? I'm not saying throw all your money away, but I'm saying, you know, go on that vacay. Go travel. Take a weekend trip. Take a road trip. Right? It's summer. Go to the lake. Go to the river. Go to the beach. Go find a body of water. Go sit by it, right? Alright, one more shuffle here, and then we go to Cappy. Oh, man. All the cards. Okay, so how you feeling about your person right now? Okay, you're feeling a little patient, but also a little frustrated. Also, I think you might think that your person has other options out there. Like maybe they got some other players. But I don't think they do, okay? I think they actually don't have any players. I think you are maybe being a little crazy. And you're not saying anything about it. Like, put it out there. Okay, your person, how they feel about you. They are ready to jump off the cliff of love, folks. That's so nice, right? They're ready to jump off the cliff of love. They've got some internal stuff going on that they are working through. But man, they are working through it, right? Like they're really trying to get right. So come on, Cappy. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention. Because you're missing some stuff. Alright, what's happening right now? The Hermit card. And so many more cards that flew out. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. My goodness. Okay, this is a brand new opportunity, Cappy. And you are chilling, okay? You are on your sleep cycle right now. I need you to wake up, okay? And I need you to make a decision. Take the blinders off, okay? Stop assuming things about whoever your person is here because they are in it to win it, okay? They're coming hot and heavy, and I think they kind of feel like you aren't putting in any work. Like, you don't want to put in the work for this. And that, I think, is a little upsetting for them. I think it's creating some emotional juju for them right now, where they're just like, I don't know. Like, does he like me? Does he not? Does he, like, I like him ready, right? Like, this is the person I'm gonna marry. But he's not showing me that in any kind of way, and I have no idea why I feel that way, right? Like, it's a really bizarre relationship you've got going on here because you're being the hermit. Stop, okay? That's cool for a period of time, but I think you've done it for a very long time, all right? Let's see. What's the final outcome for these two? That one. Woo, woo. The World card. Love it. Okay, so many cards. Caught one of them. Let's see. Strength card. Knight of Cups, and this one right here wants to come out, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we're all making offers, right? We're all making offers. Both of them are making offers. You, Cap, you're making an offer. They're making an offer. Everybody's working on their deep-seated business, right? They have tamed the beast within, and this is ready to rock, okay? The World card's out, right? Like, you have the whole world in your hands right now, Cappy, and I think you're missing it. So wake up and make a move. You got to take the blinders off, right? Otherwise, you're gonna miss out, okay? You're gonna miss out. So one of you is moving a little bit faster than the other, and that is super obvious. You got this Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Cups moves a little bit faster than that Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles is slow. All right, so let's get a love card on Cappy. For my Capricorn. There it is. Love yourself first. Ooh. Ooh, is that why you were in that hermit mode right now? Are you not confident in yourself, Cappy? Why? This person's ready to jump off the cliff for you, man. They are ready. Get in the game. Come on, Cappy. You gotta love yourself, man. And if that's what the struggle is, then yeah, you gotta go do that internal work. In fact, you need to just step out of the game altogether. You don't need to be hanging out and making people feel like they should jump off the cliff for you, okay? You need to step out, go take that time for yourself, and then come back in, right? Cappy, come on. All right, last one, Aquarius, and then it's off to the questions. If you have a question, throw it in the comment box. We'll be happy to answer it. I know Chantilly Lace had a question earlier about something that I think it was like something that she needed to be concerned about. She's had a lot of transitions in her life, so I'll answer that one first. I know with the cutoff, I think I missed some of them. I know Captain Roz, you asked a question, so we'll see if we can't answer that for you. All right, Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about their person in love right now? Knight of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Page of Wands in the upright. And Six of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So this is like Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're moving a little slower than, but you're not against it, okay? You feel this person, right? But you're still being a little cautious. I do feel like it's very give and take. Like, oh, goodness. Okay, how they feel about you? 10 of Cups, dude. 10 of Cups. What? That's like rainbows and babies, right? Like, that is awesome. They are digging you. Okay, hold on. One of them flipped somewhere. Where'd it go? That was weird. All right, we'll pick it up when it comes back around. 10 of Cups and the Emperor, and they are, you make them happy, man. They're like throwing the keys, lock it up, let's buy a house together. Right? Let's do this thing. Judgment in reverse. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is like an ordained situation, or at least that's the way they see it. They are waiting on you right now. Now, like I said, you're playing it a little slower than they are. Seems like everybody is. That's interesting. Aquarius. So what's actually happening? We got the Queen of Cups. Oh, somebody feels emotional about this. So emotional. They are in it. I'm going to go out on a limb, Aquarius, and say it's the person you're dealing with, since they came out with that 10 of Cups so fast. The High Priestess. Okay. Somebody's in their head. So it's like one person is all up in their heart, right? And then the High Priestess in reverse, right? The other person is all up in their head. Get out of your head, right? In your head you did, right? Like, you gotta go to the heart, man. See what's happening in there. Star card in reverse. I feel like the person who's in there, I feel like you don't have just like a whole lot of hope, man. I feel like you have been through it at some point, and because of that, you're really playing this safe. Like you're just not confident, and because of that, you're like, yeah, we give some, we take some. It's cool. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whereas this person is like, I want to love you, fool. Like, get in here, let's roll, right? Let's go have babies and buy a house. Like, they're ready to roll. They're very emotional about this, right? They're very in it. And they feel a little out of control about it, honestly. Like, they feel a little, like, shaken by it. And meanwhile, you're just stern and steady, right? I almost feel like you're, like, a little lusty and not on the love side, right? Like, it almost feels like you're playing this fool a little bit. Like, I don't mean that disrespectfully, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that Wands energy, and then there are cups galore. And you got the Sun in reverse for the outcome. That's not happiness. Come on, guys. Aquarius, what are you doing? 5 of Wands in reverse. Ugh. There it goes. Alright, and 8 of Swords. Ew. Okay. So, you got the Sun in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So, I feel like you are kind of like, I think this was a booty call. Yeah, I think it was a booty call, and I think you're like, you're getting what you want from it, but they see so much more. Yeah, go ahead and post your question, dude. I apologize. YouTube tried to shut me down. So yeah, post your question. I feel like, Aquarius, you were maybe in this for the lusty, and they are in it for a lot more. And so I think if at the end of the day you are not in it for more, you need to get out of it ASAP. And I think that's ultimately what you do. And I feel like it's not an argument. It's you trying to set this person free. And I think it's going to be really hard on them because they really see a lot of potential in you and see a lot of opportunity for you to use you to be something. But I don't see you doing that. I don't see you making that move, right? I think you know that you may have carried this a little further than it needed to go, and now you need to cut it. All right, so let's look at an oracle card for you, and then we'll go ahead and answer questions. Lord Jesus. Okay. Ugh. Yep. Okay, so it said getting to know each other, playfulness, and unrequited love, right? I do think this is unrequited love. I do think this person is probably super playful. I think you're probably super playful, and that is why they like you so much, right? Because we like those people in our lives, right? And I think that having gotten to know you through the many interactions that you have possessed right at this point, I think they have fallen in love, and I think that you have not. And I think that's been particularly hard on them. So, anyway. Alright, so our questions. I know Chantilly Lace because I'm sure she'll come back and watch the video later. I'm sure because I'm confident because she's a really good friend of mine. I'll go ahead and answer her question. And then, let's see, Captain Roz. Go ahead and post your question in there for me, and I will answer that for you. Okay, so for Chantilly Lace, she asked something to the effect of what should she be looking for, what should she be aware of as she's going through a lot of life transitions. So what should she be looking for? What should she be aware of? What should she be paying attention to? Alright, Chantilly Lace. So what it's talking about right now is your communication, right? When you communicate with people. It gave me this King of Swords in reverse and this Ace of Swords. So let me use a clarifier real quick. Woo-hoo-hoo, I didn't even get a chance. But okay. Alright, so I think what it's saying is as you're going through these transitions, I think there's going to be some instances you're going to come across where, and I even think it's going to be probably in your work situation, where you are going to want to get a little dicey. That's a weird word to come into my head, but dicey with regards to how you're interacting with people at your work. I think there's going to be some people that are definitely going to rub you raw. It's actually telling you, like, let's hold that close, okay? Let's manage that, okay? So if you feel the need to get a little feisty, pull that in, because obviously, right, sometimes we can communicate things that are not necessarily exactly how we wanted to say. And I know you commented earlier about how Leos are sometimes tagged as, not strong communicators. I have not seen that to be the case, but, I could. Everybody gets a bad rep, right? No matter what your sign is. All right, so the other thing you gave me is the Page of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's telling me that, like, you cannot look back, okay? And that is an odd thing, because I know you said you're going through a lot of transition. I think there's going to be a lot of instances where you're going to look back and you're going to go all nostalgic and think, God, it was really great back then. But I want you to know that it wasn't, okay? It served its purpose. It got you there, got you where you needed to be. But right now we're looking forward, okay? We're only looking forward, right? And I think it's going to be, we do that, right? We like to romanticize things that they weren't that amazing, but like years later, like relationships and stuff, we like to turn those into, it was so great, he was so giving, and it's like, really, he was pretty hard on your ego, man. Like, he was pretty brutal, right? So I do think that I don't want you looking backward, okay? Don't look over your shoulder. Don't look back. We are only moving forward. It's showing me childhood, right? It's showing me childhood nostalgia, and I know you, so obviously this is a little bit of a cheat, but I know that you had some tough shit going on as a kid, and I think that only made you stronger, right? And I feel like it's really speaking to that, right? It's really speaking to this piece of, you are a beast. The other thing that I'm noticing here is that you gotta have a balance, dude. You gotta have a balance between work and your regular life, okay? You cannot be a crazy workaholic the rest of your life. You gotta find that balance, and that's that balance between love and the nostalgia and the good things, right? And of course, on your grind, right? Because you are one to keep it grinding, right? Okay, so I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, hit me up for a live. I'd be happy to read for you. You can, I think my email is in the description. Or, of course, you can, always reach out to me on Facebook. All right, so Captain Roz, I know I told you to post your question. I don't know if you saw that or not, or if you've already dipped out. Let's see. Concurrent viewers, I don't. Let's see. Looking to see if oh, I hope you didn't get buffered out. We're gonna have to figure out this video resolution situation. I post. Can I post my question? Okay, it says I post. I see that, but I don't see your question. I remember your question. So if you want, I'll just keep it moving, because I remember you asked about the females in your life, how they see you. So Captain Roz, how do the females in your life see you? Starting off pretty well. Alright, these two popped out, but we're going to make them work for it. Nine of Pentacles initially. So I think they're seeing you as content. Potentially abundant. Okay, like you're doing pretty well out there in the world. Let's see, Knight of Wands. It does kind of look like somebody wants to give you some news. And it does look like they want to give you some news about a new beginning, potentially. I don't want to clarify that. Here, can I ask a question, please? Go for it. Ask your question. Alright, so let's see. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe so you can catch me next Monday. Hopefully all the video resolution issues will be worked out by then. Okay, so... You have a high priestess in your life. You have somebody in your life, Captain Ross, who is very intuitive, right? She's probably very wise. She is very smart, right? She is probably just on all fronts kind of a beast. And I feel like, let me get some clarity on that real quick. I think you might work with her. Oh, and I think, whoops, that you might work with her, and I think she's probably amazing, like, on all fronts, but she is maybe kind of reserved in the sense of her overall, like, relationship viability currently. Like, she is at the river of tears right now. Like, maybe she's still getting over something that didn't go well. Let's see, what's she getting over right now? Oh, those chose to flip. Interesting. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so she had some sort of love opportunity that ended recently. And because of that, she's still not in a great place, right? But she's showing up. She's showing up as, like, kind of trapped right now. And I honestly feel like she might be in a little bit of conflict with you. Let's do some clarity on the Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't think she's saying it, but I think she's frustrated about something with you right now, and it could just be that, I don't know, you could have said something wrong. With women, it can be a variety of things, right? But I think in general, the women in your life see you as content and abundant and overall doing pretty well with yourself, right? But I do think you have some news coming in right now that is going to create like a new beginning here. So you have something coming in. I don't know if it's this high priestess who's wanting to come forward. Who's trying to come forward on this new beginning? Whoa. Queen of Pentacles. What? Okay. So, you have somebody who is, I also think, potentially at work. You might have a couple women who are, you know, I almost feel like the Queen of Pentacles is like somebody who really likes you that maybe you don't know so much about, right? Maybe you don't know them as well. But I almost feel like the High Priestess person is like your friend, right? Like you're close with them, but you got, you know, maybe because they're in the middle of this conflict, I think maybe you might even like them. How do you feel about that High Priestess? Aww. The Six of Cups. It's very nostalgic. It's very, like, sweet and kind and loving. Like, I really feel like they're, like, a really good friend of yours. And I feel like you guys have a little bit of conflict going on right now. And maybe she's not saying it because the Queen of Swords is in reverse. Well, why are we in conflict? What's the problem with the conflict? This is like two different readings at the same time. This is weird. Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? Okay. She's thinking she's got the Devil in reverse. I think your girl is so smart, man. And she is the studier. She is the watcher. I think she's watching you, and I think she's frustrated about something that you did. I don't think that means that she doesn't think highly of you. I think she does think highly of you. But I kind of feel like, man, I need another deck to clarify with. This is the weirdest reading. Why the devil? No. I'm going to go with this one right here. 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay. I think she's frustrated with you because you're not taking action over something. This is interesting. Okay. So let's look back at this Queen of Pentacles here, who, for whatever reason, I think she's going to drop some news on you, right? You've got this Queen of Pentacles coming in. You might know her, you might not. She does have a bunny, so just FYI, I don't know if you have anybody out there who could potentially be a baby mama, but that is an option. I'm not saying it is true, but it is an option, okay? If it doesn't fit, ignore and keep it moving. Alright, the Chariot. But in reverse. I think this person's trying to hitch their wagon to you. And maybe that's why your friend over here is frustrated. Man, this is so weird. It's like if you saw this spread, you would be super confused. Okay, well, Captain Ross, I'm very curious and I want to keep going, but I must keep it moving, alright? So I do think that the women in your life overall see you very positively, which was indeed the question, right? But I do think you might have some beef with one who you really feel strongly about, who you really care about a lot. And I think you might have another one who feels very strongly about you and is coming in to deliver some news soon. So just FYI, I would keep my ears perked up on that. Alright, let's see. Juman Tall, hello, I'm new here. Can I ask a question? I'm really confused between 2 career choices. I want to ask which one would make me more happier and satisfied in the long run. Hey, no problem, Captain Roz. I hope it helped. Okay, so 2 careers. We're trying to decide which one. Alright, and this is for Jui Matal. There's 2 careers. So the first career, what's going on with the first career? What's going on with the second career? Yeah, jump on, Kyle. Throw a question in there. Okay. Okay, so the first option looks like it's a close to home scenario. Like you might not have to move, you might not have to commute super far potentially. Let's get some more details on that first one. Get some more clarity on that. There's something about it that does not make you happy. Alright, what is it? What is it? I almost feel like it's the safe option. Close to home, maybe. Rest of 2020. Whew. That's good. Let's see. Okay. So the second option, I think it requires a little bit more of a leap of faith from you, right? I feel like the first option is like the safe option. I feel like it's not going to be as rewarding, right? Like there's something about it that is just like, it really does not speak to your soul, okay? And it's not fulfilling. It doesn't demand your highest self. It doesn't demand your best, right? And then there's this other one that demands another level of work, right? It really demands that you kind of jump out there. And I think you're a little unsure about that discomfort, right? Because I think you know this is going to be tough, right? Like, you've got this Page of Swords looking back over his shoulder, ready to cut somebody with that sword, right? Like, I feel like you know this is going to be tough. Let's see if we can get some clarity with this here. So, why the Fool in reverse? Let's see, Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like maybe you tried something like this once. Like, maybe you did something like this, or, you know, maybe you attempted it in a really small way and it didn't go well. And so you're kind of looking back at a past failure. And that's really scaring the crap out of you. To make this jump. Okay. Let's ask the real question here, Joey, right? I think the real question, right, is, are you capable? Can you crush this, right? Oh, yes. You are the emperor in this scenario. You're going to be a freaking boss at this. This one over here, okay, let's... Two of Pentacles. Okay, I know that. You don't need to tell me that, but thank you. All right, what's going on here? Strength. Dude, go for the harder one, okay? Yes, it is definitely going to require more work. Yes, you may fail at it. But the good news is, you're going to be a boss, okay? It's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time. Let's see, this Strength card. I think it's Emperor, Strength. Like, I feel like this other option, right, that you are struggling to jump off that cliff on, right? Because of previous failures, right? Maybe you failed at something that was similar to this, or that was like as challenging, or, you know, maybe you're just really hard on yourself. But the fact is, the Strength card comes out with this one, right? The Strength, like, you have it. You have what you need right now, okay? Like, and don't believe for a second that if you didn't go to the less difficult job, that you wouldn't absolutely have what you need right now, right? Everything we need, everything that we need is within us right now, okay? Believe that, all right? So the fact is here, I think that you're going to be a beast at this job if you commit, right? And literally, the lion, right? I think you're going to be a beast. Now, let's talk about the challenges, because that's really what you're worried about, right? What are the challenges with this one? Okay. I think it's a huge shift of your world, right? I think this is maybe it requires you to move super far, maybe it pushes you away from your family, maybe you gotta move back in with your family, right? Like, whatever it is, it's a 360 on your current world, and I think that's tough for you. But here's the deal. I think you might have a tough boss, but I think you're gonna make more money. I think you're gonna do well for yourself, right? Because this King of Pentacles popped out, right? And then you've got this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think the other challenge is that this one may be more demanding and may be more taxing in the sense of, like, being able to have a family and manage that piece with the work demands. But I still think you got it, bro. Like, I still think you 100% have this, okay? So you can go with the easier version, but I gotta tell you, the one that makes you look like a rock star is the tougher one, no question. Does that answer that? All right, Kyle, I'm going to move to you here. What lies ahead for me in the rest of 2020? All right, what lies ahead for Kyle in 2020? I think we're all wondering that question right now, right? What lies ahead for Kyle right now? Kyle, you're going to be my last one here. I'll be back next Monday. You guys are welcome to jump up on next Monday. Make sure you subscribe and share and click on the little bell so you can be notified when I post. Monthlies and weeklies and all those good things, all right? Alright, Kyle, what lies ahead for the rest of 2020? Get it. Get it, Joey. I like it. Okay, I'm going to go with this. Alright, so let's see. I see some work challenges for you, Kyle. I also see that maybe you're being a little hesitant, but I kind of think you have a relationship situation with someone who maybe they haven't showed up yet, okay? So, like, and it kind of looks like they haven't showed up yet, right? Because your Page of Pentacles is in reverse. But they are coming across as the Queen of Cups. Like, they're coming across as, like, the Queen of Love, right? Like, she is just ooey gooey, soft and chewy, as my boy Ramblin' Mike says. Like, she is awesome, all right? I do think you're going to have some work challenges, so let's split this into the two here. See what's up with this work challenges. Hold on, let me focus here because I'm getting a little scattered. Woo. Oh, okay. I think you might actually be leaving a job. Ugh. Which does look super burdensome. Hey, happy boy, what's up? It does look like it's going to be tough, alright? I think that's going to be a tough move right there. What happens? What happens? What's the outcome? Give me 3 cards. 4 of Pentacles. You know what? Looks like you're walking out of some mess, but you're going to walk right into something good. Oh, one of the cards flipped on their own. 6 of Wands. I think you might have some people coming out of, I think you might have some people coming out of the woodwork who are like ready to help you. Like, I think you might have some friends or somebody who's going to step up and be like, hey, I got an option for you. I want to start this business. I want to do something, right? Does that make sense? Like, I think that you have, I think you might start the business, actually. I don't know. I kind of see you, because the Hermit card, or, I'm sorry, not the Hermit card, the 5 of Cups came up. It's like, I think you're bummed about walking away from what you had, but I think you got a new option coming that, frankly, is going to improve your money situation, which is awesome. Don't try and throw them all at the same time. Come on, one card. Okay. Or 4 cards. Alright, Emperor. I think it's a good thing, man. I think it creates stability. I think initially it is very taxing on you, but I think you get out there and you make it happen, right? And I almost feel like maybe you've got some people coming around you, maybe a friend or somebody that works in an industry that is like, hey, I got this opening over here. You should jump on. You should apply, right? Or I've got this business idea. You know, like, this is a great time to start a business, right? Like, so many people are starting side hustles right now in the middle of the pandemic, right? So yeah, I think this is going to be a thing that actually adds to your stability. I think initially stressful, so stressful, but I think you're gonna figure it out. So I don't want you to panic over that, okay? All right, Page of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So let's go back to this Queen that you've got over here, who's gonna pop out of nowhere. Happy boy, I'm sorry, but this is my last one for the night. We are wrapping it up. It's almost 10, but I will be back on next Monday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. So Queen of Cups, 3 of Swords. But it's in reverse, along with a Tower in reverse. And Judgment. I feel like this person who's coming in is healing. I feel like they are good for your soul. They are like salve for your soul, if that makes sense, from like past hurts, past wounds, right? And it's like an ordained situation, right? Like God, the universe, whoever you believe in, right, is kind of orchestrating this for your own good, right? So I'm going to tell you that I just got chills. I think that the rest of 2020, although is going to be like kind of a roller coaster, I think it's going to be good for you, man. I think, Kyle, it is going to work out to your advantage. I'm sorry, happy boy. I've been going for like 2 hours now, and we've had a whole lot of dilemmas. But next week, I'll be back on every Monday. We're going to do a live. If you want to schedule a live reading with me personally, feel free to do that. My information is in the description, all right? I see if video maintains the usual experience buffering. Super. Okay, so I'll slow down a little. Okay, so let's see, Kyle. I want to make sure you caught that. The rest of the year is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. Okay, some crazy stuff is probably going to happen based on what I'm seeing. But the good news is, it is all going to work out in your favor. All right, and the fact is, when we open up, the universe works in our favor. Right? It does. It has a way of putting us in the place where we belong, even when it feels like there's no way it's the right place. Right? So. I just want you to trust and believe, because this is going to be a good thing for you. Okay, you got a new situation coming in, right? And you've got this job situation that is going to shift, but it's going to be for your benefit. Okay, so just, that doesn't mean set the shovel down and don't dig anymore, right? It means keep digging, but the world is working in your favor right now. Okay. Alright, so guys, I really appreciate you being on with me tonight. For those of you who stuck it out through the whole thing, I apologize for the dilemmas. I think we've got part of it figured out, and I will try my best before next Monday to make sure that the internet speed improves, because it seems to be having some difficulty. But again, if you enjoyed this, if you liked it,